9.4 is multi-step Pythagorean theorem, level 1. It says solve for x, leave your answer in simplest radical form. So again, you got to read because they switch it up on you. So really what I have is two triangles put together. I can only do Pythagorean theorem if I know two of the three sides. So right now, needing to know x, I'm looking at this triangle. I only have one of the legs. So I cannot do Pythagorean theorem until I knew what the hypotenuse was. Well, lucky for us, I can find it because in this triangle, I do have two of the three sides. So these are my legs. So I would have, I'll call this x right now. X squared plus 2 squared equals 3 squared. That would be 9 minus 4. Sorry, I'm doing that kind of fast. That should get a 5. Because again, that's going to be 9 minus 4 is 5. And then square root that. So x is square root of 5. Leave it a radical like that. Now I'm going to work in the second triangle. So I need to know this side. So I'm going to say x squared plus 2 squared needs to equal the hypotenuse of square root of 5 squared. 2 squared is 4. Remember we talked about a square root and a square cancel because really that's going to be square root of 25. 5 squared, 25, which is back to 5. Subtract the 4. 5 minus 4 is 1. So I have x squared equals 1, and then square rooting both sides, square root of 1 is still 1. So that's what that leg is. Okay, number 2. We have really a rectangle, but when we divide a rectangle into two triangles, these are still right triangles, and then we have a right triangle on top too. It looks like a little house. We want to find this. So right now, in this triangle, I only have the hypotenuse. I don't have enough info. I need two numbers, two sides to actually be able to do it. So I need to find out which other leg could I find or side could I find to do that? Well, this one right here. If I knew this, I know this is the same, and then I could do Pythagorean theorem. So I'm going to do it up here. So this two legs are 6. So I would have 6 squared plus 6 squared equals x squared. It'd be 36 plus 36, which is 72. Okay, and then that is going to get square rooted. That can be split up, but honestly I wouldn't take the time to do that because it's going to get squared anyways and get rid of that. So this is square root of 72, which means this is also square root of 72 down here. So then I'm going to have x squared plus square root of 72 squared, so there it is right there saying they're going to cancel anyways, equals my hypotenuse 10 squared. That's 100, cancel, so that's 72. Subtract 72. And that would be 28. And then square root both sides. Okay, so when I have square root of 28, is that simplified? No, because 4 goes into 28. So 4 times 7, square root of 4 is a 2. So really I get x to be 2 square roots of 7. All right, then number 3, solve for x to the nearest tenth. So now we can go back just using our calculator. I need to see here that I don't actually even have a right triangle because this side right here. But if I were to draw a line across, now that breaks it into a right triangle and a rectangle. So if this is 6, this is also 6. This was a total of 6, but this is 1. So really, this should be 5, so that this whole thing is 6. So 6 minus 1 leaves this to be 5. So I have enough info now to do Pythagorean theorem. 5 squared plus 6 squared equals x squared. That'd be 25 plus 36. That's 61. And then square root of 61. Nearest tenth would be 7.8. So it's however you can break up your shape so that you do actually have a right triangle.